Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel, I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to get out of debt and simplify our financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Well, happy Monday, everyone. I hope that the rest of your holiday weekend was relaxing or eventful or just lovely and wonderful, whatever you wanted it to be. I always but I always feel sad a little bit, like a little melancholy on the Monday after a holiday, because the anticipation is so huge, even for Thanksgiving for me, just because, there's baking and good food and good times with friends and family and stuff. But the anticipation is so fantastic. And then when the holiday passes, it makes me a little sad. I get a little blue. So that's the zone I'm in right now. You guys are going to have to let me know if you're the same way. Are you the same way?
Yeah, it's,
It's really just Thanksgiving and Christmas for me where I get melancholy following the holiday. Even New Year's, actually. I feel really melancholy after New Year's because then it's really, really over. There's like a little bit of anticipation between Christmas and New Year's, but then once New Year's is over, it's like, wow, I'm just like stuck with days now.
Because I'm just back to it.
I'm just back to it.
Back to filling out this spreadsheet.
More requests to see it. The poor people. They really want to see the spreadsheet. It's going to be interesting. Anyways, goodness, we can go on a tangent, can't we? Today, we're a regular old cash stuffing. We're stuffing $953. And so before we get into the nitty gritty of it, I'm just going to go ahead and give this cash account while my husband slams his bottle down on the table.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Here we go. 1, 2.
That was unintentional.
You are just fired from my channel. You don't get paid. I know you don't get paid, and you don't really benefit from this, but I'm gonna fire you. Actually, that's not true. You do benefit.
There's no contract here.
Anyways, let's go ahead and give this cash account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 55, 56, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 98, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, goodness, 900, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, and 3. That has got to be the best counting I have ever done on this channel.
That was smooth as butter.
It really was, despite the fact that you tried to sabotage me by bumping the chair into the table.
That's true.
So that you could get a beer.
I got a drink to get through these things.
That's not even true. Don't you lie to the people like that. Oh my goodness.
It helps ease the pain of one more coffee mug.
Everybody really liked my mug, by the way. They thought that it was beautiful. They loved it. Anyways, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and get into my wallet, which is fat with receipts. I mean, you can't help it. My goodness, this really is. So what I do is I take these receipts, I scan them into the two main receipt scanning apps that I use, the cashback apps, is Fetch and Receipt Hog. And basically what you do is you just take pictures of your receipts, you upload them into the app. The app, gives you points for them, and then those points you can eventually trade in for coins or cash, or not coins, gift cards or cash. It just depends on which app you're using. And so if you have not heard of them before and you are interested, the referral links that I have for them are down below. If you use my referral code to join those little apps, I will get bonus points, but you will too. It's a mutually beneficial kind of situation there, but Anyway, that's what I do with all these receipts, and I really do it. It just takes some time sometimes. And then the Dollar Savings Challenge fairy was quite brazen this week because technically, my husband is looking at me so intently right now, and I'm mostly ignoring him. We did not have any grocery rollover, and I could have spent this at the grocery store, but instead I just pulled the money from Thanksgiving so that I could squirrel these 5 little ones into the $1 savings challenge, and it made me so happy. And so that's what I did. But we have no grocery rollover because it was Thanksgiving and just like a grocery heavy week. And so that's that. I do have lots of change though. Oh, not lots. Oh, and I don't even remember what video. I think it must have been in the last cash stuffing. Remember I said I found a penny, but then I couldn't figure out where it was? I found it.
Oh, good.
When I was doing laundry.
That'll make up for all the money you've stolen in the form of ones.
Listen, you. When I was doing laundry last week, it flew out of my jeans pocket.
Nice.
Like I said, it's probably in a pair of pants. And so that's what happened. So when it flew out and landed on the carpet, you bet your booty I picked it up and put it in my wallet so that I would be able to do that, just for that satisfaction there. So he's getting, I mean, I wouldn't say nice and full, but there's definitely lots of change in there. So I'm excited to count it and find out how much we saved. Did we decide what we're going to put that toward?
No.
Maybe we can put that toward vacation. Sometimes I have good ideas. Not most of the time, just some of the time. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the cash stuffing, shall we? I am going to start off, as always, with my high priority sinking funds. And if you guys did not know, these dashboards and envelopes are all available in my shop. I make them. My Etsy shop is always linked below. And thank you guys so much for all of your support during Thanksgiving week. I had a sale. And lots of you guys were really excited and jumped on that train. So, but you know, not to worry if you missed this one. There will be more sales in the future. I actually have a really big New Year's sale planned. So I'm very excited about that. But anyways, let's go ahead and pop into all of this and get started. Groceries this week is going to be getting $435. So I did 1, 2, 3, 54, 20, 35. And that's that. And that's all I have in grocery. Were you expecting something else?
No, because you said you didn't have any rollover.
Oh, that's right. I did say that, didn't I?
Which is understandable.
Yeah, it was a week. It was a week.
Yeah.
And cheesecake is expensive to make, for the record.
I knew it was going to be.
Well,
there's a lot of cheese in that cheesecake.
I know. At least we had the money, though.
Yeah,
you know?
that's good.
Anyways, taxes is up next. It's getting $10. And, oh, I should have just left that in there. So now in taxes, we have 1,000 in the bank. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, and 3. So 1423 in taxes. And I don't actually have my cash stuffing plan next to me because it was on the back side of my cash breakdown sheet. And so I need my cash breakdown sheet in order to stuff. So I'll just update my cash stuffing plan later. But anyways, medical is up. That's my dryer or washer. My husband is washing his jujitsu clothes.
It gets sweaty.
They do get sweaty.
And staff infected. So,
we can't have staff.
No.
All right. So medical, speaking of staff, and we were interrupted. Hopefully it's the last time. Anyways, medical is getting $25 this week. This is when it was like, we built it up and then it got depleted a little bit. So it happens. Now in medical, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 113. Are you showing that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Listen, we've had this conversation.
Have we?
Yeah. If I don't show it, you're going to know it. I'm a poet.
Oh, you're just going to keep going.
The people know it.
Very clever. Bravo. Or snaps. Oh my gosh, this video is off the rails. Car expenses is up next, and it's getting $15 and bouncing back from last week's. Somebody got a speeding ticket, and so we pulled $50 to help pay for it from car expenses. We would have paid more except for, and I mentioned this in my last weekly check-in, we would have pulled probably the entirety of it from car expenses, except for that we have our registration coming up, so we really wanted to make sure that we had the money in there covered for it.
And car expenses aren't actually for paying for tickets.
That's a minor, insignificant detail. Did I stuff this yet?
Well,
No.
All I'm saying is,
No.
don't do the crime if your envelope is light.
What? I didn't do the crime. The cop fabricated it out of thin air, as they do. Anyway, so car
You weren't speeding?
I shouldn't have been considered speeding because that road
Okay.
should have been a different speed limit. In my mind, I wasn't speeding. Also, I need him to get a life and solve crimes. So, $15 in car expenses this week. And now in car expenses, we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 208 in car expenses. That's not terrible, actually, considering I just pulled 50 out of it last week. Don't look at me with that face. Needs a bill condensing. Next up is home maintenance, and home maintenance is going to be getting $15 this week. We could have pulled my ticket from here.
That's not what that's for either.
Well, it's not for syrup pumps. Everybody was voting against me. They were like, no, it definitely should come from household and not home maintenance. And then some people were thinking like how my brain thinks, like, well, if I don't have coffee, the home is not maintained, so just pull it from home maintenance. See, this is why I love the people. Okay,
That's a good argument.
I know.
You know, home maintenance is for maintaining things in the home, like the dishwasher.
Oh my gosh, guys. We thought our dishwasher Our dishwasher was like on the fritz, and we were going to have to, we actually called out a technician to come look at it. And then Mr. Simple came to the rescue and cleared out this like drain pipe thing, and it was working. And we were so excited, but we were also so excited. And I say this a lot on my channel, and I hope that you guys don't think I'm being disingenuous when I say this. Doing this way of budgeting and building up these envelopes and having this money in there and knowing that it's there is such a relief in situations like that, because it was like, all right, we're going to have to pull from home maintenance if we need a new dishwasher, or depending on what the cost of maybe repairing it would have been. Like, we didn't know. And I mean, we definitely, like, if we had needed a new dishwasher, our debt payment this month would have taken a hit, because we wouldn't have even bothered pulling that from emergency fund. We would have just taken it from our debt payment.
No, because it becomes redundant then.
Right,
You
exactly.
pull from emergency.
That you have to pay back emergency.
Yeah, you have to
Right.
pay that back.
Right. So, but like, oh man, I said it last week and I'm going to say it again this week. If you are on the fence about just any kind of budgeting, just acknowledging your financial life in some capacity, just do it. It is so worth the relief of knowing that it's so freeing. It really, really is. So now that I've gone on that soapbox again, I'm going to count up home maintenance, because I'm pretty sure I added to it. You'll tell me if I didn't. So here we go. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 117? Mm-hmm. So that's with adding it? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. I thought I had, but you just never know. Household was supposed to be skipped this week. And actually, I'm going to go into a little mini explanation, because I just saw a comment on the video that I posted on the last weekly check-in asking me, okay, when you have a deficit, how do you handle that? So the first thing on the chopping block, whenever I have a deficit, if I overspend from one week to the next, is I just stuff it less, whatever the deficit was from the week before. So let's say I was supposed to stuff this $15 this week. and I had a $6 deficit from the week before, I just will take the $6 and subtract it from the 15 that I was supposed to stuff it this week. And that's what I would have done actually. And I would have gone into December having to kind of sort out the budget, like over budget for household, but then only stuff it what the deficit is not, which is a really weird way. When you speak in negatives, it's confusing. Anyway, so I wasn't going to stuff it this week, and I was going to stuff it $12 less next month also to cover the deficit from the last week's weekly check-in. However, I actually had a pretty reasonable overage in my paycheck this month. And so we split up that overage into some sinking funds that we wanted to make sure were a little chunkier than usual. And so we put some in household. So household is actually getting $40 this week. Bless it. And so because I'm me, I did a 20, a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to reply to that comment, but it takes me some time to get to the comments. And I want to make sure, first of all, that you guys know that I see your comments. When you ask me questions, I always try to address them in the next video that I film. But I do always get to my comments. It just takes me a little bit of time, especially right now with my work hours being crazy. So anyways, if that explanation that I offered confused you further or left you wanting, just ask me, because
I was also confused.
Were you?
No.
Oh. I'll answer your questions, I promise. So anyways, next up, toiletries is getting $15 this week, and I think I was just normal with it this time, actually. Yeah, I just gave it a 10 out of 5. So you all can go play the lottery, because I almost never do this, but there you are. And now in toiletries, we have 10, 25, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 49 in toiletries. Why's your brow furrowed?
Did you count household?
I did.
It's got 40?
40.
Oh.
I added 40. It had 0. Ergo. It's just got 40.
What would have happened, though, if you divided by 0?
Then it's 0. I don't know.
Then the universe collapses in on itself.
Sure. Why not? Anyways, clothes is up next. And it is getting $134 this week. I know that that's going to drive some of you crazy. We had a return for some clothes. And so it goes right back into the clothes envelope. There's just really no other way of breaking that down. So 100, 20, 30, your brow's furrowed. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now I gotta count all this that I just made a mess out of. There we go. 10, 20, okay. Oh my goodness. So now in clothes, we have 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 170.
Nice.
Finance Coach is getting its monthly stuff this week. This one just is once a month because it's only $5. And now it has, I just tried grabbing 2 5s. You know, I like to do that. Now it's got $10. We just paid this one, at the beginning of this month? Beginning of October.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so it's being stuffed again for next October. It's an annual fee of $60. HOA is also getting $5 this week. Oh my goodness. These 5s are like bad. And now in HOA, we have a 100, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60.
All in 5s.
Well, it gets $5 a week, so this bill condensing is going to be amazing. And that, oh no, union dues. Well, but union dues is not, yeah, it's being skipped. Do you need a count? 17. 17 in union dues. And that is that. And we have a $1,000 in our emergency fund in the bank. Well, in our high yield savings account. definitely could do with a bill condensing. All right. Oh, nope, that's not right. Next up is our low priority sinking funds. Or are our low priority sinking funds. Are our. You know what? English is hard.
I'm tired.
I know. I'm tired, boss. First up is Dine Out. And Dine Out is going to be getting $54 this week. And this was another envelope that benefited from the overage in my pay. 2, 3, 4. Because we want to make sure that we have enough for when we take the kids to go see the Nutcracker and just kind of in general. It's nice when Dine Out is a little bit more stuffed up. So that's that. Work food, I think, is being skipped this week. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. And I think, I don't know if I told you that I spent from this one this past week or so. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 left.
Okay.
Oh, I did tell you that, didn't I?
Yeah, but you didn't say how much.
Oh, my bad.
It's all right. Just gonna update it.
All right. Haircuts is up next. It's getting $20 this week. I need to make her appointment. When's your next appointment?
2 weeks, I think. Week or two.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, in haircuts, we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 199.
See?
That number is so irritating.
Well, if you hadn't stolen from the Dollar Savings Challenge, that would be an even 200.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
You're full of baloney. Home decor is up next. It's getting $5, and it had a lone dollar in it. And I did not put that in the Dollar Savings Challenge. So now in home decor, we have 6.
You spent all the home decor money on coffee cups. And you want me to be happy that you didn't steal the one.
Hashtag worth
You
it.
stole the other 17 that were in it.
Hashtag worth it. Evidently, we both needed a drink break there. Dates is up next. This is another one that is getting a little perk up from my overage in pay because we are going to be going out on our date night to celebrate our car debt payoff, my birthday, Christmas, surviving 2023, I don't know, Hanukkah, Festivus. I don't know. We'll just celebrate all of it. Anyways, Festivus for the rest of us. Dates is getting 73. Please do not come after me for my number. It had a normal number, and then I gave it an odd number, and that is how we landed at an odd number. So 50, 70, 1, 2, and 3. And I'm not sorry, because we spend every dollar, and we enjoy every dollar we spend, because we don't really spend them anymore.
And babysitters are expensive.
Babysitters are so expensive. All right, so now in dates, we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
329?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like a date. That's a date right there. That's babysitting.
Yeah, that's a proper date.
Wow. It's good food. Mm-hmm. Maybe even with dessert and a drink. Watch out now. I know, I'm getting fancy. This bugger, this guy, he's getting $10 this week. Like he doesn't have enough money.
I'm not commenting anymore. Always been jealous.
So now he has 500 in the bank, and then 50, 600, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3. Wow. So is that, what did I say, 693?
Yep.
Wow. Lucky you. Come on, just let me borrow a little bit. Hers is empty, and it's actually going to remain empty. Well, not really. I'm going to give it the $2 that the lash lift would have gotten, because I'm gonna take out I'm gonna ceremoniously take out my lash lift envelope once I get to it. I haven't done that yet. So I have 2 in mine now. And then my haircut, which I never stop the funding of because a trim is important. I don't do much for myself in terms of like, well, I should say I don't pay other people to do beauty things to me. I usually do most of them to myself. I paint my own nails. I do my own lash lift. I epilate my own legs. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have somebody else cut my hair. So anyway, it's getting $9 this week. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And oh my gosh, this one really needs to be condensed. That's insane. Now in pretty hair, I have 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Goodness, 88 in pretty hair. That is stuffeted to the max. Goodness. And lash lift, I'm gonna officially pull out because since I do my own lash lift, and I cannot remember her name, it's killing me, but I see her, she's in my comments a lot. She asked me if it's the Luxe Lash Lift. And the answer is yes. And I will link it for you guys down below if you guys are interested. I do my own lash lift and I use this kit that I found on social media that actually works. So, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it and all that.
It looks fantastic.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're so sweet. Family Fun is up next. It's getting $10 this week. And let's see. Now in Family Fun, we have 10, 20, 35, 41. That's not bad. House project is actually being skipped this week, and it's because of me. It's because of my speeding ticket. So instead of stuffing it the $75 this week, we pulled $50 from, this is all, I explained all of this in my weekly check-in, which was so long, by the way. So if you like a long video of mine, this thing's like 52 minutes long, you're welcome. If you don't, just avoid it. So we pulled $50 from car expenses. We are not stuffing house project this week, the $75, since this is superfluous spending. We are not putting the $75 at this one. And then the rest of the money for my ticket, because it was expensive, it was like $250 something. The rest of it is coming from what we would have given our debt payment this month. All right, another interruption. Anyways, all of that to say, I'm gonna just give house project a count. We've got 1, 2, 53, 54, 55, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, and 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, woo, 700, 1, 2, and 3. Imagine what it could have been if I didn't get a speeding ticket.
You know how I feel about that.
I still blame the cop. Oh, and
You teach these kids nothing.
no, we're pulling out miscellaneous too. Because we have our virtual coin jar that we talk about all the time, and it has rendered our miscellaneous envelope completely superfluous. So
And for the past couple months, we haven't funded it.
no, not at all. So
No.
just not even worth it for us. So there we go. All right, last up, we've got our holiday sinking funds. And first up is gifts. It's getting $25 this week. So a 20 and a 5. And now in gifts, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 50, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 194. Okay, nice. That got built up nicely. Mm-hmm. Partay, this funds any little get-togethers we have at our house, birthday parties for our kids, etc., etc. It's getting $10 this week. And now in Partey, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 45 in Partey. Valentine's Day is being skipped. These all just get like one stuff a month. These like smaller holidays. It's got 20, 45, 55, 56, and 57. So that is good. And then Easter, also being skipped, has 20, 35, 45, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 56. I said it in my last stuffing, I think, where I was like, and by the time Easter rolls around, we're going to be like, how in the world is it Easter? But I'm telling you, I can just feel it. Vacation is being skipped for now, but we do have something exciting coming up for vacation, and I'll let you guys know kind of a little bit-ish at the end of the video, so it's fun stuff. Back to school is not being skipped, however. It's getting $5. And now in back to school, we have 50, 60, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 94. Back to school. Halloween is being skipped this week. It actually got its first stuffing for next year last week. And in Halloween, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's so fun. All ready for next Halloween. Thanksgiving, we actually have to chat about because we have 29 left over, I think, from this year. So we could move that, or we can just keep it in here for next year.
So
It's getting 15 this week, though.
So right now I'm showing that we've got 65 in the envelope, and then we've got 35 left to stuff this month.
No, that's not right.
Okay, we'll talk after.
Okay.
Go ahead and do what you...
So it's getting 15, but this is its first stuffing for next year.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. All right. So now on Thanksgiving, I have 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
44?
Mm-hmm.
Did you spend cash from that envelope?
I'm sure I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I just forgot to tell you.
Right.
That would be why.
So you spent, what, like 36?
Yes. Yep. That's what I did.
Yep.
Christmas is funded for the season, for this season, and it's not going to start getting stuffed again until next month for next year. So we got a plan though. The zoo is being skipped also, but it's got 110, 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 140, 41, 42, 43, and 44. Yay. The pool is getting our last stuffing of the day of $16. So 10, 5, and 1. And now in our pool membership, we have 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 86, 80, goodness, 7, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. Nice. 192. Never will I ever be so excited about an expense as I will the pool next summer. And then last up, I'm stuffing my squirreled away little $1.
The cash condensing on that thing.
I know. Thanks to the $1 savings challenge fairy, as she was aptly named. And yeah, we don't count these until we do our bill condensing, which is going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks here. I'm not really sure when all of this content is going to hit because, as I was going to mention regarding our vacation envelope, we have a very, very content heavy next couple of weeks. And that is mostly because it's always content heavy at the end of the month because We have the budget with me. We have my Etsy and YouTube cash stuffing. We have this month a bill condensing, which is not something that happens every month. But then also we have a different video, well, not a different video, an unusual one for us. My husband got a little bonus at work, like a Christmas bonus. And so I'm going to be doing a separate cash stuffing of that, and vacation is going to benefit greatly from that one. So be on the lookout for all of this content that is going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm probably, in order to fit it all in, I'm probably going to have like 3 to 4 videos a week for the next couple of weeks. So anyways, we've got that going on for us. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Come say hi. Love seeing you guys there so much. Ask me any questions that you have. If you don't see my reply right away, I will more than likely respond to a question in a video before I get to your comment. But, I will answer it at some point. And then if you guys have not already subscribed to my channel and you're watching, please do so. I would love to have you join our crew here. And so I'm not sure there's definitely going to be a video up on Wednesday. I just don't know what it is yet because I haven't mapped out my content yet, but you guys will definitely be seeing me on Wednesday, not Friday. Probably actually for my Etsy and YouTube stuffing. I think that's what's coming up on Wednesday. So we'll figure it out. Anyways, until then, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.